Okay, well, welcome everybody to the Masters Group, Nowsite User Group, and where we go about everything about Nowsite, new and improved. And hopefully this morning hopefully I was going to be able to introduce you to new Sales AI because I thought it'd be loaded on my page, but it's not there yet. But they said that it should be on everybody's pages by Friday. So we'll probably go over that next week. But that's the major upgrade to the prospecting tool that for lead generation that fully incorporates ChatGPT. The other thing is, I was on a call yesterday, corporate call for the introduction of Sales AI, and they also announced that there's going to be a couple of new upgrades, and my colleague Mary will be going over that on Friday. So as usual, everybody who's on this call will also get an invite to Friday's meeting for the AI We Care team Nowsite users group, and we'll be going over all those new options that exist to on board, including ChatGPT 4, which is going to be actually an addition to the platform because it seems that they're going to have to pay for it. So they're going to give it to a cost, and I verified that yesterday because I tried to subscribe to ChatGPT 4, and it was going to cost me $42 to get it. And they're going to give it to us for $14. So
In
that's
addition to what we're paying now.
yeah, it's going to be on top of it because they can't absorb all the cost of $42 because that's what the straight cost is. So they were able to get us for 14. So that is a good deal. I went ahead and subscribed to it already, so I'll have it on my platform by Friday. You have that on there and do that. But one of the things I did want to go over this morning again is I did want to go over the prospecting tool. So I'm going to share my screen here. Okay, and currently, when you sign on to your page, this is what you're seeing, and I'm going to show you what the difference will be when you get AI. So what happens is when you get a prospect here, which I'm going out to a database of 2.2 billion people right now, is growing, public websites, databases, and everything else. And came up here with Charles Eisenstadt as a good prospect for my business. So we're going to go ahead and look at the view the contact, which of course is automatically populated in your CRM. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and analyze. Now, when the sales AI comes on, I won't have to do this anymore. It will automatically be populated. So now I'm bringing their personality analysis into this, and I can view the report. And the reason this is important, and you want to review this before you email, is because when we launch SalesFlow now, one of the things you're going to be able to incorporate is their personality behavior when you do the email. So here it's telling me that this person is versatile, open, and personable. So when I email this person, it's going to tell me that this person's a great collaborator, enjoys brainstorming ideas, but isn't very detail oriented. So when reaching out to them, use friendly, enthusiastic language and try to avoid big list information. So it says to use an emotional, use a emoji in there, have fun, make it funny, include visual aids where possible when you're actually emailing this person, because based on their personality. So then what I would do is I would launch SalesFlow. Now, where it's going to change when Sales AI comes in is when I go to this, you're going to come to a completely brand new page. Everything that's on this slide and the next 4 slides is now on one page. Except one important thing, it's going to let us write custom emails based on their personality. So what we do is we create a default email in the My Messages. So let me go there. So you're still going to have the My Message library and everything else, but it's all going to be on that one page. And I've got it here set to default to a prearranged message I've done. On the page, there's going to be a little box that says, take your default message, click it, and the AI will rewrite it based on their personality.
It's not there yet, though, no?
No, it's going to be there today or tomorrow. Mine should be loaded. I was expecting it to be here today, Cled. And so we'll go over in more detail next week on the Wednesday meeting. But what you're seeing here is like now right here, it'll say, they'll take this email when I put it and give it to the AI, and the AI will rewrite this, probably put an emoji in it, and probably make it a little bit funny to appeal to that person's personality and do that. So it's going to rewrite it. And then when it gets all those things where you decide, I've got the right message, I've got the right target, I've got the right email I want and everything else, then you're going to go ahead and send it. And it's going to drop you to a page like this that looks a little bit different now. But where you had to put this objective in right here, you're not going to have to put that in anymore. All you have to do is put a note in here, which I'm going to write to myself, DM1, which is direct message 1. It was emailed, and today's date, which is the 26th.
Yep.
And then I'll go ahead and book it. It defaults to 7 days from now. However, like I mentioned last week, I can actually make it default till Friday. So 2-day follow-up. And then I'll go ahead and book it. And when I do that, it's going to ask me if I want to do it again. And then I'm going to come back here and get another prospect. Or, which I had today, yesterday, because I set it up to do this, it downloaded 10 prospects for me. So I'm going to go to my prospects for my consulting firm. I'm going to go here to Aaron Hang, because he was downloaded yesterday. I'm going to analyze his personality. Okay, so I can now see his personality analysis. And also remember that you can also, based on their personality, it will also suggest sales tactics based on the disc analysis to use with that type of personality. So how to get them to a meeting, what their pain points would be, how to give a pitch, how to make a presentation, how to build rapport with that personality type, how to take a problem approach, and how to create urgency and pace in the negotiation, and also how to handle your competition. Of course, most importantly, how to discuss money, a very sensitive topic, and creating urgency. So it gives you all the different ways to go ahead and interact with that individual this way. So you have a lot of information, versus the test, typical I buy a list and I get an email address. You're able to generate targeted prospects based on who you're looking for. And remember, we did that going into here, coming down here to the targeting criteria. And in my case, this is what I'm looking for. I'm looking all over the United States. Now, this can be any country, 132 countries. I could make this Toronto, make it the province of Ontario, and put Canada in here. I could go in here and make this Matamoros, Mexico, put the province in Tamaulipas, and put it in the country as Mexico. If you know the information, you put in here. I have a couple clients who are in India that know all the states in India, and they put in the city in India they want, the state in India they want, and the country of India. I'm looking for people who are interested in skills, in passive income, residual income, network marketing, multi-level marketing, and affiliate marketing. I'm looking for people of both sexes. However, if I wanted to target a particular company or industry, I can target that company or industry, and I can target those industries by titles, by job titles. Or if I was looking just for doctors, I could look for anybody who has a medical doctorate degree, either an MD or a DO, or even a DC for Doctor of Chiropractic in here, and it will go ahead and search literally 2.2 billion people and uh, thousands of public databases using their personal email, and will find me a person that matches up to the type of target I'm looking for. I can also break it down by age. So, for example, for Ted, we're looking for people who are 50 to 64, 65 plus. We click those boxes. In my case, I'm looking for them all. But you can also, by the way they like to communicate. Some people like Facebook Messenger. Some people like LinkedIn Messenger. Other people like to use Twitter. Some people like to use email. This gives you the opportunity to seek people the way they do that. And now I've got mine set up to give me 10 new prospects per day, Monday through Friday. So I don't even have to download them anymore. I just have to do the follow up. And I attached them to this list. But however, since I have like multiple email campaigns, I can go to any of my email campaigns and attach them to any of those lists. And I can put them on multiple lists with multiple email campaigns and doing that. So once I've got this all set up, I can go right here and get a new prospect. Here I got Ian Urix. So I can go ahead and view the contact in the CRM. And it tells me about him. So I've got his Twitter account and his LinkedIn account. I don't have an email account for him, so I'll have to reach out to him on LinkedIn. And I can see where he went to high school. I can see what company he works for. And I can see he's in marketing. So he's just for crypto. So he's a crypto guy. And that's why he's interested in multi-level marketing and those type of things of passive income. So let's analyze his personality. Let's view the report. So we see he's also versatile, open, and personable type of type. So we can go ahead and see what kind of email he likes. So if he's a great collaborator, reach out. Again, use emotion icons like that. So we're going to go ahead and launch Sales Flow. We're going to direct message him. This time we're going to use LinkedIn. I've got the message defaulting to that. Okay, we're going to go ahead and take out, because being on LinkedIn, I can only use 300 characters. So I'm going to take out his first name. Put a comma in there. That got me down to 314. I'm going to go ahead and let me just do a little bit more editing here. Just have a great day out. Okay, and now I'm down to 278. Okay, so now what we want to do is we want to put an attachment in here. I'm going to put them to my Nowsite Sales Flow video attachment. And we are at 296. So we are good. So I'm going to go ahead and send this. I'm going to go to LinkedIn. It's going to open up his LinkedIn account. Now we know what Ian looks like, and we know who he is and stuff like that. So now I'm going to go ahead and connect with him. I'm going to go ahead and add a note. I'm going to paste what was there because it automatically goes onto my clipboard. Okay, there's my information. I'm going to go ahead and send. Okay, so I've sent on his, connected with him on his account, sent him a message. Did I send this message successfully? Closed it. The answer is yes. Trying to build rapport with him, or in this case, introduce a new product or opportunity.
I'll call you back.
And I'm going to put direct message 1, and I use linked in and today's date, 4/26. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and book it. Say a little note in my CRM for me, and do it again. Now, the beauty is when we do get to the sales AI, which will be in your stuff tomorrow, just like I said, it'll all come into one page, and we'll go over that next Wednesday, Cled, so you can know exactly how to use that directly. Does anybody have any questions on that? And remember, you have unlimited prospects. You can download as many people as you want. You're not limited to 10 a day. I have some clients who sit there and they have personal assistants that download 100 a day for them.
I have a question.
Sure, Jonathan.
Okay. You just said that it connect to your CRM. So CRM is just a part of this system.
Right, it's included in the system. That's right here. This little guy with the plus sign. This is your contact management system up here. All contacts, your lists, who you're prospecting you're for, how to do enhancements, and also about sales flow. So in here, right now, you can do a couple things. So I can add one new contact at a time by going this, clicking on here. And say I went to a function, I picked up somebody's business card. Just go ahead and plug them in here. Type in their first name, their last name, their phone number, their email, their website, and their social media contacts. And then you decide what list, email list that you want to assign them to. And you just click a box like that. My case, it would be this one.
Mm-hmm.
Do it that way. And then I would save, and it will put them in my contact management system.
With this CRM, I guess, can two CRM work together? My reason for asking, with my real estate, it has a CRM too.
No, they won't work together. But what you can do is if you can download the contacts out of your CRM, you can put them in an Excel spreadsheet, and then you download the Excel spreadsheet or into a CSV file, either one, and then you can click this and import contacts.
Mm-hmm.
And then you would put that file on your documents or in your library on your computer. You would click CSV, then you would select and in my case, I'm going to go to a client I know that has a lot of CSV files.
What does CSD mean?
I forget exactly. It's something variable. I can't, but it's a CSV file.
Okay.
And so here, let me go to, so I know this guy's got a ton of files. So here's a CSV file, and you do it in Excel. It's just another format of an Excel spreadsheet. So then what I would do is I would click on this. Got all this stuff popping up. Open it. And then I would import what I'd want to import, which in this case, I would import the email and import the phone because on his, that's all we use because I've got the file set up that way. You would hit next. It'll show you what it would look like when it gets imported. And then you would just go ahead and import. And I'm not going to import it because I don't need this list. But I would go ahead and import this list, put it in there, and then name it when I do that, and then attach it to an email campaign or a prospector account and prospect for more people on that list. So I would name that one in your case, Jonathan, real estate prospects,
Mhm.
import it, and you could manage it in Nowsite.
Okay.
So we're not gonna do that. We're gonna cancel this.
Mhm.
And then also anything you import into the system, you can go up here to the top and you can export out of the system here and create a backup on your contacts.
Mm.
Now, there is something new coming to this. One of the things it lacks that a lot of CRMs have, this one does, is a calendar where you can preset stuff to send messages.
Mhm.
That will be added to this CRM sometime in June. So
Okay.
that'll complete it. That's the only thing it's missing. The other thing it won't do is it won't remember people's birthdays. And a lot of CRMs will remember people's birthdays. So,
Steve,
yeah,
is this CRM something that we can use for our daily appointments?
yes. You want to use it for your daily appointments.
Your
Okay,
50 calls a day that you're making, Ted, you use this.
okay,
Okay, so what you would do is, say I got this guy up here. Let me show you how to do that. So this is part of the CRM when you look at the individual person. So when you're on the phone with him, you can actually put your notes in here. And you can write with the follow-up information you need here. You can decide what list you want to assign them to. And you can also track your interaction history.
okay,
So see how I direct mailed him today? It left a note in there that here's an email I sent him. Here's the prospect search I did. And here's the note I just sent to him, to myself here. So next time I know on him, and when he comes back up, he'll show up here. Go up here into my daily checklist. In 7 days, he'll come up here to follow up with him. And
okay.
I'll
Is
just
this
look at that prospect and see, like Christina right here, in 7 days, she'll come up here and I'll be able to take a look at the interaction history and see what I've done so far.
okay? Is this CRM something that I can add my appointments outside of this program into?
Yeah, absolutely. You would just go in and
Okay, not now. We don't have to talk about it now. I
okay.
just want to know.
Yeah, you can go in. It's very simple to do that.
Okay,
Well, I think it might be beneficial for the others if you went over that briefly, Steve.
Okay. So then what I would do is if I have an outside contact and I want to enter him and I was doing the day call with him on CRM, I would go here first before I did anything else. And I would add all that contacts information in here.
okay,
Decide what list I'm going to put them on, save it, and then it would appear on the list that I wanted. So say, for example, I save that person to my Patterson consulting lists. So I would go to my lists. And I would say, okay, I put that person on Patterson Consulting, partners, say this is the person right here. They come up because they've been entered into it. The first thing I would do with them, because you don't have an enhancement, is I would enhance them. And then I would also do their personality both to fully load your CRM. And then when you make contact with them, either on the phone, if you're making a call, then I would just open up my notes section and start putting notes in here as I talk to them about what I need to do, follow up next, and everything else. And then you can go ahead and you can set a follow-up date with them in the CRM. And you might want to do that by launching SalesFlow, going here, using email, send them a thank you note for the call today, put a thank you call, create a thank you message, put it in here based on their personality and everything, and then send it. And then put a follow-up date to remind yourself in your CRM when to reach back to them. Next day, 2 days, a month from now, or whatever.
okay.
I
That'd be
was
nice.
thinking
Then I can
holiday
use
you
that
have all your
instead of the other
stuff.
CRM I'm using.
Yep, you can do that. So it's all, that's the beautiful thing about this is that Nowsite is all interconnected. So the same thing, I wish people wouldn't do this when I'm on the phone. Zoom. Oh, okay, hold on, man. I need to get this.
Obviously, Ted, the more consolidated you have your information, the easier it is to access.
Yeah.
So you've got one page to look at instead of 20. I know some people, they have to go to 20 different places to find out what they're doing in a day. By the time they figured it out, the day is gone. Mark gets it. Yay, Mark.
Mhm. Okay,
Yes.
so that's just one functionality on Nowsite. So let me go ahead and share another functionality this morning, just as a review. Of course, those are all the marketing tools that you get with Nowsite. So you get unlimited websites. That's right, unlimited websites and landing pages, unlimited email campaigns, and email addresses. You can have as many email addresses. You can also have as many businesses on one platform as you like. I have some clients who have up to 10 businesses operating off of one platform. You also have SMS texting, so you can run texting and drip campaigns like here, and you can actually upload and attach an SMS list using into it, and you get 1,000 SMS text messages a month. You also get a dedicated text number that you go ahead here, and mine is here. And then what happens is you do all your text responses and sends from the chat function. So you have chats here. Hold on for a second. I'll be right back with you. Okay. So you can do that. Also, you can also have a social media marketing tool, which also allows you to do all your social media from one location. So you don't have to jump all over the different places to do it all. It also provides the AI engine also suggests content every day for you for different businesses that you have. And if you don't like the content, you can go to the library. And since I'm in digital marketing, I can go to digital marketing, and it curates articles from all over the web for me to use in here to share content with my followers or people I want to post on here to basically build brand and awareness for my company. It also does the same thing with videos and also images, where you can create your own ads to put out on social media. So you can even upload your own images, and if you're familiar, if you're good with Adobe Illustrator, Photoshop, or Canva, you can use this and upload your own ads and images too, and do that. Once you do that, once you've done that, I'm just going to post this image today. So I'm going to go ahead and post. Takes me in the social media tool. Also adds that to my blog. I don't want to add that today. That will also let me go to my LinkedIn and Twitter account, and also to my business page on Facebook. So I'm going to go ahead and post. It's bringing up my Facebook account right now. Sometimes you can see it, sometimes you can't. And I'm just going to go ahead and post it to my Facebook business page. It's going to ask me, did I successfully do it? The answer is yes. It's going to open up my LinkedIn account now. It's going to ask me if I want to share the post. And it will also allow me to use hashtags. I'm not going to do that today, but when you put in a hashtag and put in the first three, like hashtag digital, it will bring up and tell me the 10 most popular hashtags for the day on LinkedIn, and I can put them on there. So it will go to those people who are following those hashtags. So I'm going to go ahead and post. Ask me if I want to view the post. No, thank you. Did I succeed? Yes. It's going to go on my Twitter account and do the same thing now. And it will do the same thing with Twitter. If I put a hashtag and put digital, it'll tell me the top 10 digital hashtags on Twitter. Basically going that today, and I can put all those in there. So those people who are following will get my tweet. I'm going to go ahead and tweet that. Ask me if I want to view it as a tweet. No, I don't want to do that. So I'm going to close it. And I did a successfully tweet. Social marketing. Now, it isn't on the web, on the computer version yet, but if you have the mobile the mobile app for Nowsite has one more step and also lets you post to Instagram on the app. That's coming soon to the web version here. And these are all the posts you can see I've posted the last couple of weeks to my social media. The other thing it does is it allows you to buy ads, structure them and purchase them at a very reasonable price on the Google Display Network and the social ad networks, where you can buy ads for $57.50 for 10,000 views. If you've ever bought geofencing ads, you'll know that that's a super deal. The other thing is you have existing, if you have an existing domain like a .net, a .com, a .biz, a .whatever, you can go ahead and bring it over here and you can connect it to one of your Nowsite new web pages, and that will direct it to the Nowsite web page and give it that domain. So in my case, it would be PCP digital and do that. So, and then it also gives you a full suite of analytics. So here's some analytics on my last 7 days. So I've had 143 visitors come to my consulting website. I've had 654 people look at and share my social media posts. I've had 4 people respond to my SMS campaign, and I've had 2 people click through from my Google ads. And it gives me those analytics so I can take a look at daily engagement. So whatever I posted on the, I guess the 24th got a lot of good traction. That's why I did a new email campaign. That's why. I have 185 emails opened on the new campaign that I sent right here. Also had, of that, drove about 19 of them to my website to take a look at it. And I know that I signed up 2 people this week already that came from that campaign. And this is how many emails were sent and delivered. And it shows daily activity on the 26th today. And it shows me what time of day I'm getting the most interest from everything I'm posting. Okay, with that, I'm going to stop sharing. I think that's enough today before I blow people's minds. But on doing that, of course, this is being recorded. The resource page for the master's group will be actually activated this afternoon.
Oh, good.
Okay,
Great.
so all the last 2 recordings plus this one will be put up on the resource page. Plus, I'll also move all this stuff, all the April corporate announcements and links will also be on the resource page from Nowsite. So you have an easy one-stop shop.
Great. Thank you, Steve.
Okay, so any questions now? We got a few minutes left.
I have one.
Sure, Jonathan.
Will there be a point in time where you'll be able to go to all of the social medias, have all of your information sent, whatever you marketed, go to all of the social medias at one time without having to go to each one of them separately?
No, that is not possible yet because you have to link in. The closest you can get to it is bringing it to one hub. This is what Hootsuite does. The tool we have actually mimics Hootsuite. That's what it does. It's the same program.
Mhm.
So you're going to have to still do, like we call it 3-click or 4-click marketing.
Mhm.
The difference is that even with Hootsuite, they don't bring in all that library information or content that's curated based on your industry for you to use. But you can also post your own original content. You can post your own videos. You can post your own blogs. You can post your own articles as long as you have a URL to go that. And one of the things I'll show you is how you can create a landing page. And if you want to write your own article or put your own images in it, we can attach it to that URL to that website so you can use it as your own content without even having a blog account.
Okay.
And there's a lot of different ways you can manipulate the system to do things for you.
Okay.
Yeah. The other thing is too, you guys are all my downline. So you guys, if you ever have somebody that you think could use Nowsite, you can go to my Calendarly link, book time on there, book 45 minutes, and I will do a demo for you. And they decide they sign up, I will use your affiliate link and you will get credit for the sign up.
Okay.
Very good.
Okay. Cled, anything else you'd like me to cover this morning?
No, just like to welcome Mark and Benita to the group.
Yep.
Ray, haven't seen you, so welcome. Any questions, Benita? It's kind of a lot of information at once.
And I will put out the address to the new resource page. I'll do an email blast on that for you today, Cled.
Okay, thank you. Everything's up to date in Kansas City, I reckon.
Okay, with that, I'm going to stop the recording. Again, this has been the Masters Group recording for 26, 23, and the Nowsite user group attached to it. Thank you, everyone.